Welcome everybody back to the Madden Sim where it is Turkey Day. Turkey Day. Doot doot doot. Anyways, welcome to the extravaganza. Axel is indeed first. Sorry, I'm helping out some math homework. Alright, let's just get mathin'. So, which part are we? Which part is the confused? Alright, we'll see if that can do anything. Well, welcome everybody at this Turkey Day. And well, our first game just so happens to be the annual Detroit game where the Detroit Lions will probably lose because they always do on Thanksgiving. And the Lions could definitely choke your breakout quarterback for Kyler Murray. You do love to see that. But are we going to have a choke fest for the Lions? They just had a bye week. The Falcons and Niners are on bye weeks this week. And personally, I don't know if the Lions are a good enough team to hold off the Dolphins. This is a game that the Lions, quite frankly, it's a must-win game if they're going to want to make the playoffs this year. And J.J. McCarthy, could he bring off the Turkey Day miracle? They are up 10-3, make that still 10-3 at the half. Lions struggling to get anything going on offense, but finally get 10 in the fourth here. But the Dolphins score, the Lions score, and we got a game we're hopping into at noon. I love how both of our Clippers aren't doing much of anything, but here we go. Minute 30 on the clock is J.J. McCarthy on the roll, on the throw, on the incomplete. How you doing, Axel? And everybody else, my chat's not working. Maybe nobody else is here. I don't know. Here we go. JJ, 4th and 10. Fire in incompletion. As the Lions might actually get a miracle here. Keon Coleman couldn't bring that one down as the Lions going to pick up a first down and pick up the W here. J.J. McCarthy definitely had the better game, but didn't come out with the W. Hopefully the Dolphins can pull some luck in the draft. I don't know. They need something that apparently I cannot give them. Unfortunate. Vikings are kind of running away with this division. But speaking about running away with the division, we kind of expected the Cowboys to not run away, but like not have as much problems with the Eagles and the Giants. But here on a Thursday night, the inverted record Titans will take on the Cowboys, a 12 frickin' overall difference. Granted, they do lose to blue teams a lot, but honestly, there should be no surprise here if the Cowboys win by at least 20. And the Cowboys start up 7. Titans score 3. I don't see the Titans scoring anything over 15 this game. And that does seem to be the case, as this is a 38-6 game. 45-6 game. The Titans are not ready to take on these terroring defenses. Oh my gosh. Bijan with the 200 game. Goodness gracious, did we have a defensive touchdown too? I'm struggling to count up that many points. Actually, no. What about interceptions? No interceptions. How did they just suck that bad? What's up, Star-Lord? I don't really know why I made this one primetime, because it really isn't. Star-Lord, I'm annoyed. A lot. But that's okay. We're heading to Minnesota, where the Vikings should mercy the Bears. It was close while the Bears were at home, but they're not at home. This should be a Vikings win. Breakout DB, I'm assuming that's Lewis Seen. Maybe not. Well, Star-Lord, you are the last game on the day, and you play me. Jitterbug, hashtag I can help. I can the IP that I'm Sigma. What does that even mean? I hope it means that you can get clips, because we've had 0 clips gotten thus far this year, and you guys have been lazy bums. Maybe we just need to drop the whole hype video aspect, because you guys are bummies at doing anything. I'm talking to all mods at this point, by the way. Vikings up 20, 31-10. Like I said, I kind of regretted making this one prime time, but the Bears were in the playoffs. Clearly not anymore. And that's our last Turkey Day festivities. You can't help with that. I'm Sigma. What are you offering to not help with? Anyways, we got... Well, this one probably should have been prime time if we're honest. But the Chiefs are sitting at 6-5. Ooh, some people might be leaving the Chiefs. Not anybody important because they just signed everybody important on their offense. The numbers are in the box. Ooh. That is x squared. The over is given, I am assuming. I can't help, I'm Sigma. What the heck does that even mean? But also we got AK-12 taking on PT5, PM5, PM15. Doesn't have the same alliteration as AK-12. AJ Brown currently leads the league in wide receiver stats. Also, I feel like I've been moved to the scheduling department. Yeah, kinda. I mean, how many schedules did you make? Like 2? That's just because Frost doesn't do his job. We could definitely move you over. I just figured you would want to be on the clipping department because you're always watching anyways. And it doesn't take a whole lot to just clip and send. Because literally you're not even recording anything, you're just clipping. Anyway, Chiefs with a gigantic win over the Bills. I'd say upset, as the Bills were the 2 seed and drop a game. Could this be the opportunity for the Browns to hop up over the Bills after the Chiefs will get a nice little win there, which sucks. But yeah, let's go check on the Steelers. We're going to be hosting the Browns. Also, us mods don't really have like a set thing that we do. We kind of just help out each other a lot. Like today I'll probably be doing rosters by myself because, well, we don't have any mods that are actually willing to do anything. But 7 overall difference here. The Steelers taking on the Browns. One of the best rivalries that we've had this season because the Steelers looking to maybe win this division. Cameraman is kind of boring. Well, cameraman is what we needed. I didn't realize Frosty was going to be a bum. Would you like to Would you like me to talk to Frosty about switching his job role? Anyway, here we are in the fourth tie game. Browns just scored 7. Let's go see if the Steelers can pop on another 7. But this is something we can talk about. Quinn Ewers from the 24, 2nd and 9. Here's the check down pass. Nice little juke there for a pickup of 2. Quinn Ewers, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Pretty good game for him today. But it all comes down to this 3rd and 7 with 1:26 on the clock. Ewers throwing wide open. Oh, I thought they were on the opposite side of the field. Dang, they're down to the 13. Also, I figured cameraman would be easiest. I didn't know that you were going to be a hard worker mod. Anyway, Quinn Ewers, the throw, the touchdown at the back of the end zone. 87, Jerry Jeudy brings in the touchdown, number 87. And they're going to go to tie this game up. Can they stop Jalen Hurts on a driving touchdown? Because they are going to get a shot. Here we go. The kickoff is a perfect kick. Going to force a run out. And they're going to bring him down at the 22, 1st and 10 for Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has had a bunch of horrible games, but today does not seem to be that case, but it is a little bit closer than the Browns would actually like. Hurts over the middle, wide open. Barely the safety caught him. He has 1 touchdown, 1 int on the day. Daniel Carlson can hit from the 41, so you really don't want to give up a lot more yards as the Browns are going to use their first timeout on the day. Steelers do still have momentum, but the Browns have a total of 421 yards. Hurts the throw to 88, as that is going to pick up a 1st down. I personally disagree. I would have marked him short, but that just might be my bias. As 46 seconds on the clock. Hurts going to get pressured. Throw out of the sack. Incomplete. Is that Garrett Wilson? Here we go. Jalen throwing way over his head. Got a little bit too excited on that one. Hurts 7 yards to get to probably about where they need to get a field goal. 3rd and 10. Hurts over the middle, 1st down. Timeout Steelers. Definitely in range for Carlson here, as they're going to elect to run the ball. And the Steelers not going to call a timeout, which is probably smart. Force them to make it from here. And here's the... Oh my goodness, they brought him back for 2 yards. Browns going to be forced to use their timeout. That almost worked great for them. And here will be from 52, 1 yard out from his pretty much make it, take it goal. 52-yarder. Daniel Carlson has not missed a ton this year, and this one will be good, as the Browns will look to win this game with 2 seconds left on the clock for the Steelers to maybe make a miracle happen. And it's going to have to be on the kick return, and it will not be happening on the kick return. Heartbreaker for the Steelers fans who are hoping to win this game and maybe carry that on to win the division. But the Browns got to take the 2 seed. Quinn Ewers, 4 touchdowns on the day. You can't really have a better game. But it's nice to see Quinn become an actual solid quarterback. It is nice to see. Browns move up to 9-2 as we head to the Ravens, who also have a shot to catch, but not as much as the Steelers would have if they won that game. But the Ravens with a game at home here against the Commanders and a game at home against the Steelers. These could be some momentum builders. They just beat the Bengals with 2 wins going into your bye. Maybe you catch the Browns. At least you're putting yourself above the Steelers if you win next week, who have been solidly at that 5 spot for quite a while. Here we go. Shadur has been Shadon't for most this season. And this week looks to be similar. As 24-7 is your score, a fumble recovered to touchdown, and the Ravens win by a boatload. Now a game that very little people care about. Packers versus Saints. Breakout wide receiver on the dev trade for the Packers. And the Packers, well, they have some awful wide receivers, so it's nice to see that they're getting something going. I'm assuming, and I don't know even who to assume is getting that dev up. Maybe it's Deontay Wicks. Maybe it's Henderson. I don't know. We will see. This week is basically all blowouts. We've had 2 games we've hopped into, such as the Lions and the Steelers games. But I mean, yeah, you're looking at not great competition up here at the start. We mostly finished strong. Like Broncos, Raiders, Chargers, Jets will be close. Seahawks, Rams will probably be close. Bengals, Giants will be close. Tampa Panther is always close. And these ones are usually always close between these middle-of-the-pack teams. And 3rd and inches, they get it. And 21-17, another Thanksgiving W. Axel, that's what I was thinking. It's not one that we really needed to hop into there, but the Saints get a needed win over the Packers as Kenny Pickett goes up to a 79. And we'll lose another straight game as the Vikings might clinch next week. And winner of this game will lead the division because the division is just that bad. The Panthers are going to be playing at home against the Bucks before they play arguably both of the top 2 teams in the league. A breakout wide receiver, I believe this is Malik Neighbors. What an upgrade this would be if they are able to feed him the ball. It's got to be Malik or maybe Chris Godwin. I did just put Malik at wide receiver number 1. We will see if this ends up paying dividends here. Alright, here we go. Whoopsies. 2 big penalties start off the Bucks, and they'll get 3 as the Panthers will answer. But every touchdown helps, as you really want to have a good showing to get the Panthers that Malik Neighbors upgrade. So any pass that you can get to him, even if it's in the later half of the game, would be great. As they are down now, up with Chris Godwin getting that touchdown pass. And here's the PAT for the Panthers. They've had 41 pass attempts. They could definitely have gotten Malik that 150 mark to go up to an X factor. That would be dangerous. Anyway, the Panthers up 4. And the Bucks going to try to maybe get a miracle to happen. They're down 4. Mayfield stepping out. Let's see what he can do. Baker, go ahead and bake. You got 28 seconds before you burn down the building. As 19 If you catch that, that is a big gain. That is a horrible drop for 19. Rookie X Factor wide receiver. I mean, Malik isn't a rookie. He was drafted this year in real life, so he'd be like 3 years in the league X Factor. But still big is Cade Otton. Gonna pick up a couple there. Cade Otton's had a pretty good game. Baker has time. 360 no scope as 36 is going to lose yardage on this one because he just got bodied. 2nd and 12. DeAndre Swift on that loss there. Baker going to throw her out of bounds. 3rd and 12. Pretty sure this one is wraps. We're just probably going to see a toss here near the end. And there's the toss. They're going to get him out of bounds. Still going to be marked up 4th and 2, but this play will be the last play of the game. 1 second left. Baker with some elite clock management. Jitterbug, all good. I mean, Malik does sound like a rookie. And horrible pass right there. Baker, not great clock management as the Panthers going to get a much-needed win. Let's see if Malik got that dev upgrade. They got a total of 315 yards. And Malik got 112. Don't think that's going to be enough. But you want to almost hope it's Chris Godwin going back up to X Factor after his performance of 2 touchdowns, 100 yards. Malik Neighbors did get an upgrade. That is a great sign that he is now an X Factor. And honestly, I don't know if it goes up to X Factor right now. I kind of want to check. Nope. Maybe he goes up in the offseason, potentially. As we will head to Giants versus Bengals. We're more than halfway through this week as the Bengals could win here, and then with the wins next week, that could be looking pretty good. Well, Starlord, I wish I could eat for the first time, 'cause I'm starving. Bengals will have this game at home. And this is an important game because they're sitting last in their division. But at the 10 spots, they ain't out of it. But they might be if they lose this game. Honestly, if the Bengals pull off like a great lottery pick, they could definitely be a playoff team next year. 24-17, Bengals lead by 7, now 14. And 3rd and 12, they're just going to be able to kneel it out, and the Bengals will win that game. Jitterbug, yeah, I never eat. You ever play wiffle ball? I have. I had an amazing play. Bases loaded, 1 out. Ball was hit deep into shortstop. I caught it, flipped it to the guy standing at second base for a double out to win the game. That was my wiffle ball experience. He's reverse queso. I really am. As much as you guys like to call me queso, I eat once. And usually it's on stream. Hey, I'm not my ideal body weight at the moment, so I got to cut. I'm so down for some wiffle ball if I ever meet you. I'd be down to play baseball, honestly. I haven't played baseball in so long. I kind of just want to show up to a random park and just play baseball. But I don't have friends, so that's kind of hard. Honestly, Axel, I'd be down for basketball if I ever meet you. Love to dunk on your head. Because I can dunk, definitely. We got 7-7. Oh, Texans actually take a lead with Devin Singletary. Devin Singletary. Gosh dang, I can't speak. Singletary. With a 75-yard touchdown. But the Eagles up 10 heading into the 4th. And add on a ton more as the Eagles with not a blowout win, but an explosive win. No, actually, I don't need to gain weight. Lamar friggin' Jackson with a 6-touchdown game. Albert Donovan Peoples-Jones with 3 touchdowns. Okay, somebody got to get this guy checked on. Somebody get him drug tested. My ideal would be sitting at 125. Not currently sitting at 125 though. Eagles now 8-3 as we will head to the Rams. There was a point in this season where we thought that the Rams were potentially going to be winning this division. It was a far-fetched stretch, but the Seahawks turned it on. The Rams struggled to win, and well, now it brings us to this situation. How tall are you? I am 5'11"-ish, 5'10"-ish. I'm shrinking because of back problems. All right, Rams first to strike the board, and 17-7. And the Seahawks with a storm and flyback, down 11. The Rams gonna be down 14. Can't get on the board with a touchdown here though. They will not get it. 5'10" should be 145. I just don't like being 145, 155. It doesn't feel healthy. Just because that's the average doesn't mean I want to be average. I want to be better than average. Because the average is like obesity here in America. Adrian Slater up to a 75 overall. As we will head to Jacksonville. I say I peaked at 145 when I just did not care. And then I cut down, I hit 130. That was great. And then I gained it back over the school year not being able to eat correctly. Alright, here we go. Colts up 6. No. Up 14-6, now 14-14. Jaguars, this is not a game you want to lose. And with 2nd and inches, 1st and goal, that'll be the game as Jaguars sneak one away. Fields might actually make the playoffs with the Jaguars this year, as the Colts continue to suck. I think I'm going to go ahead and take an intermission really quick. I will be back. I'm going to go grab food. we got 5 minutes left on those bagel bites I put in the oven. Thank you guys for being patient. You beat the Dragon Slayer. I mean, that sounds cool, except for lots of people beat the Dragon Slayer, so it's really not that cool if we really think about it. But, yeah, he hasn't slayed many dragons this year. He also hasn't had, like, a party with him to slay the dragons. Like, usually when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, you need, like, some backup. I don't know if anybody has watched The Hobbit, but I'd consider it. It's pretty good. But here we go. We got the Patriots taking on the Cardinals. Patriots are at home. Cardinals looking for a win to propel themselves into the playoffs. And this might be the game they're looking for, as Keontae, the stash, only up 7.5, now tied actually at the half, as Patriots will take a 7-point lead. As the Cardinals have not scored since the fourth quarter, we could have a score here. A big pickup on 4th and 16 to Amari Cooper. As the Cardinals are at the 24-yard line, you might want to consider running the ball with the Chubbington. And that's going to be a pass to McBride. Keontae Clemens been pretty efficient today, a little bit inaccurate, but that is a rookie quarterback out there. And he is leading this team to about a 500 record, which could potentially put them in the playoffs. And a comeback route before he gets laid out. I meant to say first quarter. Amari Cooper with 6 catches, 83 yards. Pretty good for Amari. As Keontae going to throw the comeback, as that is going to be a pickup of a first down. Cardinals going to use their first timeout as they are in the red zone. 12 yards away from tying this game. Keontae, the throw, back end zone too far out for 80. Keontae now 66% from the field with 250 yards. Why are we 5 wide here? Probably because, wow, he barely saved that from being an interception. At least he got out of bounds. Xavier Worthy on that catch. 3rd and 12, making it 14 to the end zone. Keontae, the throw, weaving between 4 Patriots defenders. Romeo Doubs brings it in for the touchdown. What a pass from Keontae to Doubs. And the stash somehow gets this game tied up going into the 4th. 97 yards on that drive. This is what the clutch factor is. 30 seconds on the clock for, I want to say Max, but I know it's not Max. I want to say Sam Hartman. Sam Hartman has been quite atrocious all season long. One of the worst quarterbacks in the league. As here's the handoff to 38. As what a nice little cutback to pick up a first down, as the Cardinals need to go to tackling school. Let me hook you up with Bendy on that one. Here we go. A little bit of a fader out of bounds. Hartman not been too bad today, which is probably why they're up. Haven't been throwing enough interceptions for the Cardinals to really capitalize on that fact. Patriots not even 100 rushing yards today. And here's Sam with a laser beam up to the 43. Sorry, my nose is killing me. Sam Hartman with a breakup as the Cardinals get that momentum factor. Jared Verse might be a bust. I don't know. We haven't really heard his name at all for the Cardinals. Patriots gonna try to kick a 60-yard field goal. It is up and wide left. No good for Chad Ryland. As it was close-ish for the 60. What's up, cool kid? I think if it makes it to the Pro Bowl, Malik will probably get an X Factor. I would probably agree. Keontae now with a chance to win it. The Hail Mary PI! Oh my goodness. Pass interference on the defense, as that'll be down at the 1 and the Cardinals. Yes, Frosty, but he hasn't really devved up much besides that, as the Cardinals will win this game off a PI call. What a play. All right, I will be back. It's robots. No. Alright, thank you guys. I get to finally eat food. So head to the Jets. Stroud hasn't devved up as well. Correct. As the Patriots drop to 1-10. Your fingernails are covered and stuck to your nose. That just sounds awful, Star-Lord. Coolgate has not responded yet. I was going to say something, and then I got busy thinking about something else. So yeah, if we get Coolkid to commit to that, that'd be great. Wow, that's hot. 22 players on the Jets are potentially leaving. Stroud's name is mentioned exclusively because he's a quarterback. I know, which is why I was going to say something. Just said was good. And then dipped. I'm pretty sure Chris Godwin was a superstar when you picked him up. Interception by Jarek Bernard. As the Jets have had a lead on the Chargers, but 2 quick touchdowns for the Chargers quickly changed that. Jets will take a lead. Sunday night primetime, and the Chargers take a lead. And get the 2-point conversion. Justin Herbert to Mike Williams and Mark Andrews on the touchdown. Oh, he might even be an X-Factor superstar next week. Cut that man. You cannot be out here dropping balls like that. This ain't puberty. Oh my gosh. Ruckert. Fourth and 5 for Mac Jones. The throw. Incomplete. Oh my gosh. And the Chargers will knee out the ball and get a W. I can catch those. That's crazy. Ruckert? Now we can go check though. I know Ruckert plays quite a bit. He's a tight end, 4 years from Ohio State. Jets sold the bag, 100%. Olo Fashanu with the upgrade. Got our final game of the week. Got the Broncos taking on their enemies, the Raiders. Breakout DB, we assume, is Kool-Aid McKinstry. All right, Raiders. Gonna try to win here, potentially rival for the division, but with the Chiefs, it may be a little bit difficult. Raiders first on the board with 7. Bo Nix playing his IRL team. As the Broncos down 4. And Broncos now up 3 right after half. And in the 4th, we got a close game. 1st and goal, Colby to Diggs. And touchdown there. Oh my gosh. 3rd and 5, Bo Nix throwing the ball away. In the red zone. The handoff. He's short. Let's go. Marvin Jones bringing him down. Raiders with 4 touchdowns in the red zone. Wild. And they're going to take a field goal and tie up this game. All right, come on, Broncos. And the juke to bring it out to the 29. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Colby, number 0. Throw to Terry McLaurin. Pickup of a couple. We've known the Broncos to fake field goals before, as they're going to call their first time out there. Colby, the throw to Terry again for another crosser. Pickup 9. Oh, yes. Yes. Bias, 100%. And there's the throw to 4 as he's going to get out of bounds. What a throw for Colby Barnhart. 450 total yards for the Broncos today. Diggs has 79. And here's the handoff to Derrick Henry as he's going to go down. You don't like to see that usually. Here's a handoff to Derrick Henry. He turns the corner and picks up 9. Uh-oh. I'm nervous. Why are we motioning? Go down! Timeout! Thank you. Will Lutz with a 40-yard kick would win the game. How does Barnhart have more yards than passing yards? I'm pretty sure that was a visual glitch. I don't think he does. Oh, Ruffin. And the Broncos win it off a kick. Unless the Raiders pull off a miracle. And the Raiders on the run out, as he is going to be brought down by a bunch. No, I'm not going to lose to the D1 Yapper. Monday night prime time. See, Colby Barnhart has all of the passing yards. And then he also has 15 rushing. Let's go. Oh, the Raiders did it like twice last season. This was not a free game. No, Frosty, no. Anyway, there's your final stats for this week. Dang it, I was kind of hoping Colby would be on top 3. Oh, I don't even have to switch teams. Correct. All right, let's go ahead and force advance to next week. And I didn't even check to see what Kool-Aid's stats were. We do get a picture at the playoff picture. Let's go see. I kind of want to see. Nope, no dev up for Kool-Aid. Dang it. Alrighty. Let's go take a peek at the playoff picture. Jaguars, Ravens is down there. And the Cardinals finally in at that 7 spot. Just got to play my mortal enemy. Games to look at next week. We got Cowboys, Panthers, Vikings, Lions, Steelers, Ravens, Chiefs, Raiders. That's kind of about it. Other ones looking like blowouts. Probably won't be. Watch Justin Simmons, always X Factor. Yep. Colby Barnhart's 4th at 3.321. So he could definitely pass Lamar or Joe, potentially. Alright, let's go through the standings. There you go. And the NFC. And we'll hopefully get you those rosters out right now if we have people joining. Frosty, you want to get me some rosters? Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope to see you guys on the next Sim